Hall of Famer, Mean Gene Okerlund, who we lost last week.
This is what feels right. John Cena in the center of a WWE ring.
For those watching around the world, welcome to Orlando, Florida, and welcome to the road to WrestleMania. I know it. Everybody in here, judging by that noise, they all know it. I know how that feels. I'll be damned if I'm getting left out again this year. And I'm gonna do it right now. Championship match of the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. In life, nothing is given away. Nothing is handed to you. In this year's Royal Rumble match.
There's someone that's going to have the Scottish psychopath could not have been more aptly named.
For this moment, for years, I do not care who you share your bed with, but what you get up to
This fine-looking thing, you don't care about that?
Man himself called you the greatest of all time. You are the greatest of all time. Some research. Maybe you can check with the Shield. Maybe you can check with Dolph Ziggler. How about you phone your friend Kurt Angle? Cry, I tapped him out to his own ankle lock. And WWE and John Cena.
Started the show with a brawl, came out here, amazing noise, you guys were into it. Single superstar, so much so that I had to leave. What makes you any different than anyone else?
And I'm gonna take it, or I can keep it this simple. They were all talk.
Seth Rollins has gone absolutely crazy. It's not his fault that he can't get his rematch against Dean Ambrose. Something doesn't get done about Seth Rollins right now. I swear. Right now.
Seth Rollins from behind, our Intercontinental Champion. Dean Ambrose, and now John Cena into the fray. The kickoff Monday Night Raw. There's utter pandemonium at ringside. Ambrose had issues with McIntyre. And a swing tire, and Finn Balor is on fire. Not done yet.
Time to fight.
Chaos rules on. It's underway with these brawls. Is finally now has a six-man tag team match. Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose. Lashley, we can also confirm that all six of these men in 3 weeks at the Royal Rumble event. Here was part of his first ever Royal Rumble matchup. He entered number 2 last. Friend Seth Rollins. Balor, basement drop kick. Opportunity and a rematch with Ambrose.
As if Seth Rollins needed some incentive to
His future. Oh, suplex. Much like he did against Dolph Ziggler inside a steel cage.
I absolutely do agree with him. He very well may be that man. Of Bobby Lashley's game is powerful, and he is mean.
He's going to lawyer up if somebody doesn't get Seth Rollins.
Bobby is a.
a lot of that is due to Leo Rush's motivator.
The power of Lashley. Bobby Lashley. And driven spine first into the T. Has to be a favorite heading into the Royal Rumble match. Double boots to the face and runs right into a forearm. And there, the overhead kick by time world champion. Couple of short. And this here is vintage John.
McIntyre's legal.
There's the AA, but McIntyre is the legal man. And then Cena in this six-man tag team match as Cena tries to fight
For the break, Drew McIntyre tagged himself in.
McIntyre kicked off the show tonight saying he was waiting for this moment. Spinebuster to Cena.
The opportunity.
And now the almighty Bobby Lashley. These men will be a part of the Royal Rumble match in 3 weeks.
Lashley's an Adonis, but he's in the ring with a 16-time champ.
And a cheat. Looking to make Lashley pay with an AA.
On Cena that he can see his partners, but he cannot reach them.
And now Ambrose wrestling.
McIntyre looks like a caged animal on the outside of the ring.
And that'll do it, at least momentarily. Remember, Triple H told Rollins you have to earn your opportunity. You know, also a 2-time winner of the Royal Rumble matches. He's
keeping John Cena grounded. Cena has not been anywhere near his corner since before the commercial break.
Rollins and
Ambrose went right to the eyes.
And official warning Dean Ambrose, and it goes right at. And both men down center of the ring. Balor's legal. And Balor Club has come to Orlando. Entering his second Royal year. Swing blade by Balor. The counter. Right to the chest.
Rolling right now.
Driving Ambrose into the corner
from the top.
Coup de grace, but McIntyre with a...
Right now, everything is looking Monday Night Rollins.
Apron by McIntyre.
Whoa!
And look at Rollins, a moonsault. Hands at his feet, look at this. Falcon arrow by Rollins.
The super kick finds its mark.
But McIntyre, with McIntyre into an AA. Lashley spearing Cena. Rollins makes Lashley wants to pick up the win. He caught McIntyre on the Jen's top rope. Frog splash, nobody home. As Seth Rollins there to the back of the neck. And Rollins cover on Ambrose. Rollins pinned the inner.
Seth Rollins endure.
What an all.
Just when Ambrose was about to pick the bones and execute dirty deeds, the stop. Oh, well, was Triple H socializing?
Well, it was Triple H, though, who proved to me that you are able to burn it down. Victorious here tonight. John Cena, a 16-time world champion.
I want the Intercontinental title, and I want it.
You want Ambrose? Falls count anywhere. Welcome back.
Oh my God.
Greatest of all time, Mean Gene Okerlund,
Is live next.
Mean Gene Okerlund with a 10-bell salute. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I came out here wide open tonight in character. He loves entertaining everybody here in the WWE Universe. So let's take a look at some of his greatest moments right now.
I'm looking into your eyes.
To lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
They'll beat you up.
Halfway around the lake. Come on, Gino.
Jungle Gene Okerlund.
In the garden. For some reason, I don't quite buy that.
Are you calling me a liar? Yeah.
As you know, the ultimate warrior.
You.
Mean Gene, my favorite friend.
And a bratwurst.
That's Mean Gene for you.
Wrestling has got to spend everything to me. If I'm called, they'll have a funeral. I want you to bury me face down.
See what I mean? He was one of a kind. For the whole WWE Universe, Mean Gene, we love you, my brother. But he is right here. He's right here, man. I miss you. You got the Hulkamaniac shirt on, brother. What do you want me to do? Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I know that you're putting the greatest tag match together, brother, versus Roddy Piper and Mr. Perfect. Personal friends, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. You've only got a choice between Moolah and Mae Young, brother. So, Mean Gene, I guess there's just one question. Gene-O-Mania runs wild on you, brother.
Tribute by a man who knew Mean Gene better than anyone else.
And it is for the
Night Raw. Corey, it was Gable
nearly dethroned the Raw Tag Team Champions, as you see Bobby Roode Wilder. Hence the Revival's cause for controversy.
Yeah, and hence the reason for...
We're glad to have the tag team Lumberjacks guarding the ring. Exactly. This ain't about us. This is about protecting the dignity and the sanctity tag team wrestling.
Say yeah.
When it comes to Dawson.
Hey, Renee, earlier today I saw you talking to Wilder and Dawson.
Championships.
I believe the Revival have a beef, Corey, who many believe are going to be future tag team champions here in WWE.
And Wilder recently.
Also Slater and Rhino. You see the B team.
Decisive finish to the matchup. That way, you can look.
The corner, Scott Dawson makes the tag. And Dawson ends up in a deep arm drag.
No stuff.
Oh, my agree with them on that point.
I'm just quoting. People were questioning what was going to happen with this tag team, but once, I think Chad...
Body, lateral, they're now legal.
Expert tag team work by the Revival.
Now the double team by the tag team champions. Ring.
Back in, boys. Back out.
Well, isn't it? Itsmanship is this.
And look at Gable. Over the top rope, taking out the rope. And here's Roode cover to retain the tag team titles and a kick out.
Came into this matchup with a game plan and instituting it very effectively.
Let's not make the same mistake.
Where the Revival are so dangerous.
Such an uncanny ability.
Gable and Roode defending their Raw tag team titles against the Revival in a...
Roode is legal, mowing down Dash Wilder.
Many people believe they don't deserve to be Raw tag team champ.
Right now there is that.
And here's Roode now.
Bobby Roode looking to erase any ass.
Big time. Oh, spine buster. Cover.
Right into a waistlock.
Oh, and a German suplex.
Wilder couldn't have come any closer to making the save for his...
And now Gable punching Wilder
on the inside.
Gable cross body.
Roast Dawson roll. Look at the power of Gable.
Another German suplex. Wilder.
Outrageous display of power from Gable.
Hang on momentarily. Shoulders down again and a kick out at 2.
8 down. Wow.
Shoulders are down. The apron. And now helps his partner Dawson out.
Inside cradle.
And look at this.
Wait. Scott Dawson's foot.
I know where the
Revival got screwed again. Very clearly, it was hooked. It wasn't even incidental.
Well, before the Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble event, the Beast Brock.
One of these two men might as well too. Elias and Baron Corbin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Now, as I was reflecting over my 2018, as I'm sure you all did, truly amazing. And, I dropped a debut album. It has all brought me here tonight to Orlando. That WWE stands for! I gotta tell you, if you thought 2018 was great, it is nothing. I will walk into Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, and I will enter and win the Royal Rumble. It was not long ago that this guy was on top of the world, he was GM, I tell you what, I have not forgotten all the times he has wronged me.
Elias. We cannot handle another mind-numbing performance. Respected and high stress as being the general manager. In fact, I should have everyone's respect and admiration. You don't understand, so you disrespect me. I bet you would all like for me just to disappear. I'm actually gonna win it, and I will main event WrestleMania.
Why don't you do us all a favor and shut your mouth?
Hey, he's acting toward Baron Corbin.
I think he's right. Let's talk more rock. Let's fight.
Well, Baron, where he only lasted 1 minute before being eliminated by Finn Balor. Mule kick by Elias, and Elias sends Corbin over the top. And here's a redemption story. The drop kick by Elias. We're ignoring you. Perched himself, gonna launch himself into Corbin and take him out of the match in 3 weeks at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona.
Baron Corbin. Corbin his just due. He's an incredible athlete. He played in the NFL. He's a Golden Glove. Because I know the real Baron Corbin, and he's an honest, hardworking man who's
back into the ring.
And I really think it's an indictment of it.
And Corbin Slides under the bottom rope, and now back into the ring and follows it up with a clothesline to win the Royal Rumble match and earn an opportunity against the champion of his choosing. And here's Corbin. Elias knee right in the face.
Another look at the very respectable athleticism of Elias.
Oh, and a clothesline. Oh, went for the clothesline, and Elias able to counter. Oh! Swinging neck breaker by Elias.
In midair.
Yeah, momentarily.
Ooh.
Elias, though, runs into a right hand. And now Corbin sending Elias into the post. End of days.
That's it.
Baron Corbin with the win.
Ridiculous. All that matters is your name in the win column. You're losing his job as general manager. Might be the best thing that's
Corbin very impressive.
Renee.
Is this world coming to? Here I am, busting my butt to keep my promise to all you ungrateful. Very unnatural. I am the only man that I trust. Last line of defense against that madman, Seth Rollins. You don't think it hurts me more than you know to have to hurt Seth? I'm not gonna let that happen, whether I have to beat him in the ring. I'm gonna burn Seth Rollins down.
Bros, Rollins falls count anywhere for the Intercontinental title tonight.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw with
champion at the Royal Rumble.
Please welcome Braun Strowman.
It takes place.
Having just recovered from a shattered elbow, you know Braun with.
What a collision it is going to. He wants Lesnar. Strowman wants the beast, Brock Lesnar.
Ladies and gentlemen, and undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, a monster standing in the ring. That what you're doing, Mr. Strowman? Give you a bit of an education. I know how much money, but here's the lesson you need to learn from history. Card. Because if Brock Lesnar came down to that ring too, would just have another victim looking up from the canvas. To thank Brock Lesnar, no reason to thank me. Hey,
beastie boy, I'm standing in the ring, waiting for you. You're gonna hide up there behind your advocate, aren't you?
no, you're in front of me. I'm standing behind.
I'm right here, Brock, in the ring. Your ring.
No. Next. That the best you got?
Brock, blah, blah, blah. Brock Lesnar is afraid of Braun Strowman to want to be face-to-face with the monster among men. And you're up there hiding on that screen like a coward for keeping you back there. Because if you came down here right now, when you get these hands...
Who'd you do that?
And Brock Lesnar appears to be on his way out here.
Braun asked for the beast, he gets the beast.
I don't think Heyman wants Brock to come out here, but
you think? And here comes the Universal Champion, the Beast, Brock. And Lesnar with that.
Typical Brock Lesnar, it's psychological warfare, circling the ring. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. Lesnar's a prize fighter.
They will crown me new Universal Champion.
Still to come tonight, the debut, the premiere of a moment of...
This could happen in the stands, in the parking lot, anything goes.
These are the men already declaring themselves for the Royal Rumble match.
We've got a group breathing exercise in the ring right now. This is magical.
You should take part in it.
To find tranquility. So, Alicia Fox, please lead the way. Hold on, Alicia. Hold on.
Shanti!
Alicia, hold on.
Shanti.
You think you're too good to breathe with Alicia Fox?
Yep,
Or how about you? The guy with one right foot and two left. Oh, yeah, I'm in Orlando. Yuck! You people do not deserve.
at the Intercontinental Championship. And tonight, one of the most incredible Battle Royal performances that I can ever remember. Apollo heading into the Royal Rumble match in 3 weeks.
Hurts, Renee. Okay, Jinder's trying to be a leader.
Crossbody. And Apollo Crews has Jinder all tied up. Kick out. This is herself in which
wait a minute.
Moon must enter this matchup.
Like Apollo's finished.
Opportunity that awaits her in 3 weeks at the Women's Royal Rumble match. Ember top rope. Eclipse.
Now
cover. Hook to the leg. This one's over.
They just came out like, what was the time on that? They wrapped that up so quick. Absolutely demolished.
Which opened the door for Ember Moon.
And strike she did with the Eclipse to Alicia Fox. Celebration time. At least for Crews and Ember.
A moment of bliss premieres next.
You know, I like her hair.
Thank you, Orlando. I appreciate it. I know you don't really have much going for you as a city, because that all changes tonight, because you will forever be known. So let's get this thing going, shall we?
Bring her coffee yet?
It's coming.
She'd never have to come out here without coffee.
Thank you. Let's take a look at the year my very first guest has had.
This is how it's gonna be. This is what you think it's champion.
Ronda's carving out her own place in the WWE.
I said to you that I'll invite you on the show as long as you promise not to kick my ass.
Hall of Fame. Been quite the year for the baddest woman on the planet.
The baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Tremendous ovation for Ronda Rousey here tonight.
Tell us about your exceptional year and what's next for you.
Well, thank you. Well, this year has been extraordinary, it really has. But I want to be a champion you guys can all be proud of. And in order to do that, everyone in that locker room to their absolute limit in that ring. More athleticism in her little finger than Charlotte Flair has in her whole body. Puts my love for this business to shame because she is this business. I'm talking about the unsung hero of Monday Night Raw.
I thought you were talking about me.
Cue the romance music, am I right? Should we all leave? I mean, I know you'd like to forget about me, but we have some unfinished business. I think I'm entitled to my rematch as well. When am I gonna get it?
Spotlight.
Extremely honored for those amazing kind words. Teach you how to lose with dignity and class. There is a 300.5 ounce Samoan back there.
Bitch, what line? Winner faces Ronda.
Hell yeah.
Sasha made a fool of herself.
I'm not ready.
This is humiliating. I love it.
To face Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble event. So nonetheless, it's a Sasha Banks and
preemptive strike.
Look at Sasha Banks.
I'm all for the fight in Sasha Banks. I mean, just his size just got now.
Well, Sasha Banks has faced Nia Jax in the past. They have a bit of a history. The odds she's up against the irresistible force Nia Jax, who's now dashing her power. Vertical suplex to Banks.
You can't neutralize.
First of all, there is a flu going around. Second of all, don't ever
launched out to the apron. Banks caught Nia with a knee. Nia, though, bulldozing her way right through Sasha. Well, remember, and here's
what is this?
Well, going after Tamina, who is going after Sasha Banks. She's out in the WWE. Banks tossed right. Another look at this awesome display.
And Nia. There's no caveat saying you have to win in any particular fashion. Oh, man.
And a sit-out power bomb by Jax. Now in control of Sasha Banks, the winner to face Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. The Banks statement. Kick to the knees, and now the hamstring. Sasha trying.
Game. I figured this would be a short one.
Face first.
The spirit of Sasha on the line.
Yeah, tremendous heart. There's Sasha Banks. Here's the... Oh, and a running knee. Is it enough here to knock off... Sasha Banks, Meteora, Nia's down.
Trying as hard as she can, but Banks cannot fully apply the submission.
And then for the face breaker. But the right hand mix turns Sasha Banks into a Samoan drop.
Look at this.
Down through. Nia, though, able to kick Banks away. And Sasha, though, keeps coming at you. Never say die attitude of Sasha Banks. Nia looking to put Banks away for good. Oh, my God.
surroundings. Nia Jax just hanging the boss.
Crazy?
Well, Bayley's truly concerned for the well-being of Sasha Banks. She
of the women.
Away for the leg drop. Sasha Banks rolled out of harm's way. Now pound. And now it's Bayley's turn to drive Tamina into the barricade. Sidestep. Post. Goes Nia. Banks.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Watch the fall that Banks takes.
And Sasha gonna launch herself in. Rolling Nia through into the pink. Is Jax gonna tap it? She does. Sasha Banks is going to an opportunity to defend the Raw Women's Championship against Sasha.
That was suffering. Sasha Banks just had to put herself through hell. There you see it. The moments are ticking away. We are ready to defend against his former best friend, now bitter rival. The World Universal. Don't miss it. It's live next.
Defends against Seth Rollins. At a far to 7 o'clock in the UK. 2 o'clock in Israel. From behind.
The end of this matchup can take place.
They challenged Rollins a couple of weeks ago, said burn things down, be the king.
Competed in a grueling 6-man tag team match. Rollins gonna take flight.
Launches himself as he sends Ambrose out into the W, trying to stay away from Rollins. Rollins bounces him off one of the equipment cases.
Escape
everything he can to stay away from Rollins. Throwing champion in pursuit. The challenger, Seth Rollins.
Yes, Dean Ambrose, a fair shot.
A smart maneuver.
No countouts. And there, Seth Rollins. And Ambrose has brought all this upon himself.
Oh, man.
Rollins looking to maintain Ambrose, who moved out of the way. Oh, my God, Ambrose trying to fight out of harm's way. Oh, right out of those cases. Now using a ladder as a weapon.
All Dean.
To Rollins, and these two men have been fighting throughout the entire arena here.
Commercial break right here on our announce table. Who the hell?
Rollins promised he was going to burn it down, and he's doing just that. Ambrose goes down. Bringing Ambrose back toward the ringside area.
Stay on Dean Ambrose, because if he gives him any bit of space after that, Seth could be in trouble.
Well, that distinction goes to the hubs.
And Ambrose again just shoving Cation right across the spine of Rollins. It goes back to where it all started, the night that Dean Ambrose turned his back on Seth Rollins. Eerily reminiscent of the night that Ambrose turned his back on Rollins. Inside the ring, Rollins able to counter with a backdrop on the concrete. Ambrose, listen to this thud. Oh, on the concrete floor. Those are the Seth Rollins. Superplex. Roll through.
Here comes
the buckle bomb. Kick to the face.
Comes.
Stop to Ambrose. Rollins. Wait a minute. Who the hell? Bobby Lashley with a brawl in the backstage area between Rollins. And this attack may cost Rollins the Intercontinental
basket or something, Renee.
Rollins has been Tishley is decimating Rollins with a spear, almost cut him in half. Leg of Rollins. And Dean Ambrose has retained the
Seth Rollins at Dean Ambrose beat.
I believe you said.
And I don't believe that Bobby Lashley is done yet. Well, this Lashley Rollins is hell-bent on making Rollins pay. Sending Rollins through that. And this was the end of the match. The stop by Rollins. And I believe before Bobby Lashley struck. Lashley with the final explanation point, putting Seth Rollins through the burn down Seth Rollins. Angry and mean.